Moonlighter 2, the Endless Vault revealed, arrives on PS5 sometime in 2025. Michael, David Carcassoli over at PSU. Moonlighter 2, the Endless Vault has been revealed as part of the PC Gaming 2024 showcase from developer Digital Sun and publisher 11-Bit Studios. I love 11-Bit, whether they're developing the game themselves, like Frostpunk, or publishing other titles, always on fire. Love these guys. The sequel to the shopkeeping roguelike puts players back in the shoes of Will as you work towards your dreams of being as rich as possible, showing just how far you'll go to achieve that through the action-packed moments the series is known for. There's no exact release date yet for the sequel coming, but it will be arriving pretty well everywhere as far as I know. PSU, if you don't know, is a PlayStation-centric channel, so I'm guessing it's going to be on Xbox. I believe that's where I played Moonlighter 1, which was released back in 2018. Michael, did you get into Moonlighter 1 at all?
I didn't get into it, saw it from afar. It was one of those, I think it might be on my Steam wish list, right? Where I'm like, all right, it goes on sale, I'll pick it up. And then, you forget about it and your wish list just keeps growing and growing and growing. So,
yep.
Saw a little bit of the trailer for this one. Excited. Gonna check this one out for sure. 2025 has me scared, though, Drew, because it's such a jam-packed year. When I saw this, I was like, man, I hope it's, that April to June window, right? Because we don't have anything in that April to June window yet, right? We talked about it. February is absolutely jam-packed. I kind of expect Monster Hunter Wilds to kind of carry me into March as well. So that April to June, I'm very kind of open still, right? So I'm kind of hoping we get it then, because I'm worried this game's going to get swallowed up with everything else that we've already talked about coming out in 2025. So I want to check it out, Drew. If they miss their window, they might miss me.
Yeah, it's all about the timing, right? 2025 is heating up. And then we even look at Xbox and what their lineup looks like. And then you get into PlayStation and what their lineup's starting to look like. There's a lot on the table when it comes for 2025. 2024, a bit of an odd year. Still some great games, but a bit of an odd one, right? Looking in towards next year, I was like, oh my goodness. We are going to be so busy as a gamer. It's just, there's so much content to drop. And then where do you spend your money and where do you go? So to have something like Moonlighter 2 come back, be something a little smaller, it is cool. The first game, pixelated art style, very unique. I thought it was awesome. Not much of a shopkeeper's kind of simulator guy myself, but this has such a hook into me because of that roguelike element. You go out, you fight off monsters, they drop loot, you grab that loot, bring it back, then you build up your shop and you sell your items. Super, super cool. And then you go out again, right? And the cycle just kind of keeps on that loop. And that's the hook right there. And it really worked. Now moving into Moonlighter 2, the Endless Vault, again, same premise, different art style. A little bit smoother looking, right? It's not pixelated, so it has a different, softer touch to it. And I was like, oh man, they're back with a sequel. Didn't see this one coming. A little surprised to see it on 2025, even though this game came back. Moonlighter 1 was in 2018, so it kind of does line up when you think about the life cycle of how long some of these games take to make. So we are kind of getting into that. Okay, maybe you are ready to get going, or do they hold back and wait for 2026? Right? What does 2026 look like? That's the other side of it. Nobody knows. We know 2025 is going to be a crazy year. So where do they put Moonlighter 2?